Welcome all to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all staying safe, staying well, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. This series is a series of short videos meant to tell you some interesting facts about the Mortal Realms and hope to help you get to know the armies and forces within the Mortal Realms, and even potentially in the future some facts and things about the Mortal Realms themselves outside of the armies that we play within the game. I hope this series is useful for anyone older looking to know a little bit more about the Mortal Realms, or anyone newer to the game system hoping to get to know what Age of Sigmar is all about. Anyway, let's get cracking into the video today, and I hope you all enjoy this one. This is 10 facts about Stormcast Eternals. Number 1. The Stormcast Eternals are Sigmar's hand-chosen warriors, picked from the cusp of death, or as their souls begin to fall to Shaiish, the realm of death. These mighty warriors are picked for their devotion to the God King and courage in the face of endless chaos. Mighty warrior kings, stoic castellans, pious priests, and defiant farmhands alike stand shoulder to shoulder, made more upon the anvil of apotheosis, turning back the tide of chaos, death, and destruction, and claiming the realm for Sigmar and the forces of order. Number 2. Stormcast Eternals are immortal, but at a cost. Every time they are slain in battle or elsewhere, their soul ascends to the realm of Azir, a flash of lightning striking upwards, hurtling back to their maker. They begin the process known as reforging again, making them the God King's warriors anew. However, this can come at a cost. Reforging is a terribly painful ordeal for the soul, and even the most devout and pious souls can falter upon the anvil. Parts of their soul and the pain may have to be taken away so that they may continue service in the God King's armies. This curse can cause the Stormcast to lose memories, reasoning, and emotion, even reducing them to nothing more than soulless husks, capable of nothing more than to do battle in the God King's name. Number 3. While technically immortal, this does not mean Stormcast cannot be vanquished permanently. The Mortal Realms are a dangerous place even for those immortals that walk upon them. The foul magics of chaos can corrupt and warp the God King's warriors, and the chaotic realms the God King has no vision in, so cannot pluck his warriors' souls back to his side. As mentioned as well, the anvil of apotheosis and the reforging process can get the better of those souls laid upon it. Some cannot cope with their soul being ripped apart and lash out at their maker, and it is with a heavy heart the God King must destroy the soul, unwilling to undertake the reforging process, lest it become a powerful and dangerous lightning geist. Number 4. The God King's Stormcast forces are split up into organizations known as Storm Hosts. These armies can vary largely in size and can be made up of any number of smaller formations known as chambers. Each storm host has its own traditions, battlefield tactics, perception of what it is to be a Stormcast, and in general, personality. Number 5. As previously mentioned, storm hosts are split into a variety of different smaller formations known as chambers. These chambers come in all shapes and sizes, and it is not uncommon for a storm host to favour one particular type of chamber over others. Though most do have all types of chambers within their ranks to make sure each storm host can deal with any threat it faces. Number 6. The chambers have a multitude of different warriors amongst their ranks. The warrior chambers are full of frontline fighting troops like liberators and paladins. The Sacrosanct Chamber is made up mostly of wizards and engineers, whilst the Extremis Chamber rides to war atop mighty draconian beasts. Number 7. Many creatures of Azir fight alongside the Stormcast, whether as mounts or loyal companions. Creatures like the dog-like griffin known as the Griffhounds and Aetherwings are used as auxiliary beasts to help the Stormcast in their battlefield roles, while larger creatures like Dracolions or Griffchargers are mighty mounts for various Stormcast chambers. Number 8. The Great Drake Dracothian is said to have helped Sigmar connect his children in Azir to the Stormcast, these being the Dracoths and the Stardrakes. These creatures are closely bonded to their Stormcast partners thanks to the teachings of the Great Drake. Number 9. Interestingly, it has sometimes been the case that the most corrupted of souls have been shown to repent and accept their failings of both body and soul and swear fealty to Sigmar upon the anvil of apotheosis. Redemption is attainable for everyone and anyone within the mortal realms, and Sigmar accepts fealty from all who honestly give it. Number 10. The god of death, Nagash, sees the Stormcast as Sigmar's ultimate betrayal. Souls that should rightfully be going to the underworld, stolen and used as tools by those breaking the natural order of things. Nagash plots and schemes to stop Sigmar taking his souls, and now every time a Stormcast soul dies, and Nagash watches and waits, aiming to snatch the soul and take it back to the underworld where he believes it rightfully belongs. Well, there you have it. That is 10 facts about Stormcast Eternals. I hope you all found these facts interesting and potentially useful to learn that a little bit more about the realm that is Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So, as always, I'd love to hear from you and get some facts about Stormcast that you like, and potentially any sort of topics like this that you'd like us to touch on in the future as well. Lastly, though, as always, we'd like to give a shout out to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. So, definitely a big shout out to our Sinful Guard Militia members Christian Weir, Soren, Philip Ward, and Chaos Spawn. And lastly, a special shout out to our Sinful Free Guild Regiment member James. You guys are all fantastic, and thank you so much for helping the channel grow. It is very much appreciated by everyone here at Sinful Gaming. But that's all for today. So stay safe, everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments down below of what you would like to see from this sort of series in the future. But that's all from us. See you next time.